Hello, hello. Welcome. Good evening. How are you doing? Crazy, crazy busy day today, but I wanted to hop on quick before my next call and talk a little bit about sleep habits and give you 5 tips on better sleep habits. Welcome. My name is Sue. Tell us where you're coming in from and how are you doing? Okay, so tonight it's going to be super duper quick because I have a call shortly and didn't want to be late on it. So, giving you 5 tips. Number 1 is bedtime routine. Have you as an adult even found that when you keep a bedtime routine, you seem to sleep much better? So, as you set up for going into the evening, you set up a certain routine of how you do things. Found that, guess what? When you keep a routine, doesn't matter if you're children or adults, when we are better at keeping to routines, we sleep better. So that was tip number 1, bedtime routine. Number 2, hey Dale, welcome. Number 2 was also what kind of music you play before going to bed. So keep the music low key, more easygoing, not so jazzy and calming. Number 3 is electronics. What kind of electronics do you have plugged in around you as you go to bed? So keep them away, keep them out of the room, keep as many electronic devices out of the space that you sleep in. TVs, phones, all of those devices you don't realize run on energy. Go Google that. It's kind of an interesting concept. But if you're finding you're having a hard time sleeping, get rid of those electronic devices out of the room, keep the room a little bit darker and see what happens, right? So that was number 3. Number 4 is limit your amount of caffeine. So think about this when you are going to bed and after dinner, what do you typically drink in the evening? Start looking at what are the things that could trigger that you're not sleeping at night. Could it be that you're taking extra amount of caffeine? Well, dial it down a little bit and see if, or even earlier in the day, and don't do it closer to bedtime. Find something and look at that and say, hey, whether it's like the things I've talked about, your bedtime routine, your low-key music, or what type of music, or what kind of electronics devices you're plugging in your room, in your space for sleep, or the caffeine amounts before bed. And last but not least, number 5, are you doing energizing workouts? Sometimes you don't think about it. Like, I'm not a real morning person for doing workouts. I'd rather do them later in the day, sometimes even into the evening. Some people find that they sleep better with a workout, but others find they get energized. So do you have to find something that you can do as a workout that doesn't give you so much energy? Or do you have to find, hey, Raya, and Michelle, welcome. So you have to find what is like a happy medium when you're finding you're having the difficulty with sleep. And if you find that after those 5 things and you kind of worked it around and figured out and you found no help, think about it from this way. There are so many natural alternatives out there. And with my company, we in fact have many, many multiple ways of helping with natural routines of going into bed. I have a few of my favorites, and if you would like those tips, feel free to message me. But like I said, I'm going to keep it short and sweet and just give you some practical tips on good sleep habits. So I'll reiterate all 5 of them. Bedtime routine, keeping your music low key. Number 3 is your electronic devices. How far away are they from your bedtime space? And 4 is limit your amount of caffeine. And number 5, are you doing energizing workouts or anything that's energizing for the mind? Sometimes it's just the mind being turned off, right? So those 5 sleep habits. And then again, like I said, if you need a little bit more oomph, feel free to private message me and I can give you some more tips on some natural products. So thanks for watching. I will be back again tomorrow. See you later.